Dose of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. It's December 6th. As you know, Bitcoin is pushing all-time highs right there at $12,856. You know me. Markets stay open 7 days a week. So every time I speak, I'm trying to bring my crypto profits on fleek. I don't even know if that worked. Is that how it worked? On fleek? Can I get profit? Can the profits be on fleek? That's what we trying to do. This is your first time tuning in. Congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. My friends know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Again, if this is your first time tuning in, you are officially a part of history. We are syndicated, ladies and gentlemen, live broadcasting, live streaming, Facebook Live, 17,000 people, YouTube, 18,000 people, Twitter, 6,000 people. The boy is building an empire brick by brick, and I thank you for joining me every day. I grace this microphone with my voice is another day. You get to profit as a result. And today is no exception. So with that being said, we're going to get straight into our Facebook community right now. If you've never been, come check it out. The doors are always open. It's called the #1 Bitcoin group in the world, where 17,000 of my best friends come together 7 days a week to help each other stay empowered and in profit when it comes to this cryptocurrency. Shout out to Miss Barbara and the IndaHash ICO. Shout out to my man with the Borat glasses over there, looking like, you know, a tourist over there in France. What is that? The French flag behind you? I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They said money don't sleep over there on Cryptosomniac. Who else we got? Ah, that's my auntie. Shout out to Miss Tamara Roy and the big fella. So there you go. It's all family here. We all family. You know what I'm saying? And BK's little neck of the woods. So again, #1 Bitcoin group in the world. Type it in. Doors are always open. Let's go ahead and get somebody paid right now. All you needed to do is share this link right there at the top. And if you are seeing this after the fact and you want to try to win some money tomorrow, just make sure you click the bell right up under the subscribe window right there on YouTube, or you come in on Facebook, and you know, you could come try to win money tomorrow. I give away money every single time I come on the air. So here we go. Let's pick somebody. Yes, and I am giving away some free Ethereum. So here we go. Let's make sure we got everybody loaded up. Go front, back, side to side. Is that it? We had to have more than that. There we go. That's it. Let's just make sure. Last time it took a couple seconds to like load up. All right, that might be it. Yeah, if you have privacy settings, again, make sure when you do these contests, you just turn them off real quick so I can, you know, see everybody. But that's cool. Here we go. Let's just do a random number. I'm gonna pick number 8 from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam! My man, Big Blake, bringing it home. Right here, you are our winner of the day. Oh man, now it loaded everybody up. I knew that was gonna happen. So what we'll do, Blake, we'll keep you as a winner, and we'll just do 2 winners today. We'll keep you as a winner, Blake, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? We'll just do 2 of them. Make sure everybody loaded up in here. Okay, there we go. That's better. We just had to pull them. And then what's today's date? 12/6. So 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2, 3 plus 6 is 9. So let's go with 9 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam! Blake, what? All right, so that just means the universe wanted you to win, Blake. So go ahead and shoot me your Ethereum wallet, and I will send you a couple bucks. ETH as a token of my appreciation. Thanks for joining us again, everybody. I give away a little bit of crypto every time I come on the air. So make sure you subscribe, come into our Facebook group. The doors are always open. In addition to that, I do have a page on TradingView, BD Kelly 1203. A link is in the description for everybody on YouTube and Facebook Live. That's the link right there. Let's see. Oh, I see you, Blake. There you go. Bam. Yeah, so make sure you just shoot me a message. I got you. The double whammy, right? And so one of the things I try to do is like once a week usually, I post a chart that I just think is setting up to be a really, really nice breakout, right? Sometimes the energy is just really clean, and I can, you know, kind of see how the different things are happening behind the scenes, and ultimately, hopefully, allow you guys to see that information as well and be able to profit from it. So this was a chart I put up back November 14th, where I said the drought is over. XLM stellar. You know, stellar lumens will be illuminated by the sun for a nice breakout here in the near future. And on the 5th cycle, see, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th cycle, BK said, "Let there be profits." And the sky opened and the green candles followed. And this was good. So I made this chart, guys, no joke, on November 14th. And I put like the little sun with its rays of energy. And you can see, bam, hit them over the head with it. All them green candles that followed, all that money that came raining from the crypto heavens down into the humble population. And we received it greatly. So here you go. Stellar was legit. It was setting up for a long time. I'm glad it finally turned around. Hopefully you were able to make some money from it. And so now with today's video, I want to try to show you guys how we maximize that run and how we, you know, look at the market in a real world scenario. And how do we, you know, protect our money? You don't want to give it back to the market now. We just made 100-something%. You know, I made this video back here when this thing was a few pennies, right? $4.50, I think it was, right? Now it's up, you know, $1,200, $1,300. So that's what we're going to do on today's video. Let me go ahead and give that chart a thumbs up. That was a pretty good chart. Yep. So yeah, BD Kelly 1203 on TradingView. In addition to that, I do speak a little bit about some of the other coins that I do really like on the new vlog that I have. It's called BK and Cole. If you're new to our community and you haven't seen it yet, just click that link right there and check it out. You know, I think one of the people said that it was one coin I talked about in particular on our walk through the woods. Happy birthday, Bitcoin. I won't tell you which one it is now, but it's one chart that I think is set up probably to break out more than Stellar just did. And it's going to be doing pretty amazing things. And that was actually my favorite coin that I mentioned on this video number 5 right there. So check that out if that's something that interests you. Again, BK and Cole. Just giving you more resources and reference to hopefully help you make some money. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go straight into these charts right now. Again, my name on TradingView, BD Kelly 1203. And the method that we're using is called the Boss method. This thing is patented intellectual property that I designed exclusively for the benefit of society. So if you are a profit-seeking entity, you will not ever have my express written consent to use it. If you are a person, use it and use it abundantly. It works quite well. It allows you to buy back your freedom and make some money in the process. It's called the Boss method. Two simple rules. Two moving averages, simple moving averages, a 7 and a 77. The 7 is white and the 77 is blue. And when that white goes above the blue, you know what to do. And that's buy, because this thing is ready to run. When it goes below it, get out, sell it, get out of Dodge. The candle that we use is a 343. Again, it's all fractal harmonic, so that's 7 times 7 times 7. But if you don't have a paid account, then you can easily use a 4-hour candle that works as well, right? So again, tradingview.com, 7 and 77, white and blue, 4-hour candle, and that's all you really need to make money, right? So let's check out what this thing looks like on a long scale. Look at that. That is pretty beautiful. I really don't care specifically about what just happened here in the past 2 days, right? It just made a bunch of money. What I want to show you guys is, the opportunity of these altcoins. This was your buy signal right there, white above the blue. What price was that at? 488 Satoshis, right? Right there, 488. So now this thing has gone all the way up. Look at where we're at now. 1327. Right there. No joke. How much money is that? That is 170% Bitcoin in 2 weeks. Bam! I'm dancing in my chair right now because I got in back here. Like, I done rode this ride all the way to the top floor. That's the BK dance. That's BK dance. That's what we're doing up top right now, right? Okay, bring it back. So now we done made this money, locked it in. Now we want to protect it, right? We don't want to give it back to the market. And this is why people that say, hold on for dear life, don't understand economics. What goes up must come down at some point if it ever want to keep going up, right? Just supply and demand, basic economics. So it's much to our advantage, especially if you've been in it all the way back there. If we rode this thing all the way on up, it's much to our advantage to at least remove a portion of our holding up there to in turn remove the risk, because it's not about profit anymore, because we made that. We made 170% in 13 days. You cannot show me a chart where that has been sustainable at this level in this market, right? So right now we're going to bet. The only thing that we're betting is that Stellar does what every single coin before it did forever when it broke out 130% in 14 days. And that's go back down, right? So again, if you're in it, and this is where we have our different psyches. Person number one, right? We'll color your line light blue. So person number one got in early. You're going to be light blue. And then you'll be able to see when this chart comes out how the different psychologies come together. And then you can decide which one works best for you, given what person you are. So if you're person number one and you got in early, I'm going to leave that up there. I'm going to fade it out a little bit because I need to be able to see, but I'm going to just leave a border up there. Like, look at that money. 130, 170%. Wow, that's amazing. So person number one, you got in early, you made 100+%. Good job. I'll let your boy, high five, money team, what's up? And now that's what we're looking at, right? So now we need to lock some of this money in. How do we do that? How do we do that? This is how it happens. Let's fade this out a little bit so it's not as harsh on the eyes. Right. First things first, somebody in the chat earlier said that it looks a bit overextended. They were absolutely right. This thing is, even if we do white to blue, that spread right there is almost 40%. That's not natural. You can go on any chart, any time frame, especially on a 343, which is a 4-hour candle. When you get over 30% spread between that white and that blue, that thing has to come back down. So what I'm comfortable with, I'm comfortable selling right now. Let me look at the 21, and now we jump down to the 21. But I'm comfortable selling just on that alone because we've made 170%, and this thing already has built in a 40% correction. So we can just take that, slide it up to the top, and that's probably going to give us the level that we fall to, which just happens to be the double confirmation of the top right there. And this is going to be the area of the chart where the ceilings become the floor. You see that? That's that boss magic right there. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach that on Forex. They don't teach that in Wall Street. That's that boss magic where you just move a little bit of lines, understand how this energy flows, and you're able to lock in 100+% inside of one trade, right? So what I expect this thing to do right now over the next cycle, that's going to be a strong floor for us. It's not going to go there right away, but I do believe it will need to get there eventually if we're going to keep going up. Because remember, when a chart goes up, and this is kind of where that Elliott waves thing comes in, right? But that's what we measure already, just based off how we do it. I'm going to jump down to a 77. Maybe it'll highlight a little bit better. Look at that. 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 That's pretty. Yeah. So we're selling up here, and we're going to buy back in down there. Even if we don't touch it for another month, that's okay, because we got in early. We made our money, right? So for person number one who got in early, we can sell it right now. I don't mind locking in, 170%. So we sell it at 132, and we look to buy at what is this, 900? And you just see what we did. Right? That's how you do it, right? We bought it at 450. I bought mine at 450. You guys might have got in around 500. I bought it at 450. I'm gonna lock it out at 1320, and then I'll buy some, down here. If I get a little bit antsy, I could jump in up there. So we can do that. Because you see what's happening behind the scenes, wherever you see these candles like make a little top at, right there, right there, right there. That's basically like resonance in the chart. That's not an accident. That's not an anomaly. That's not, uncertainty. It's more or less the chart confirming that that area is significant, right? So, and the exact same thing is happening now where we're at right now, right? So as opposed to gambling and saying, We expect this chart to break all to break all-time highs once again, to defy logic and market uncertainty and continue going up. Let's not be greedy. We just locked in $100, 170%. You know, let's play the odds and say it will need to correct, and let's look to buy it down there at one of those levels, right? So that is person number one. You just made 170%. You got in early. Congratulations. That's your reward for, you know, coming on YouTube with the boy BK, following me on TradingView. You know, we make money together. Ain't no fun if the homeboys don't get none. So right now, we all part of the family, right? So we sell it up here, but we're gonna buy it back down there, 900 to 1050. Right? That's a good buyback zone for us. And bam. Right? Now let's check out the next person. And then just to show you guys, I am really about that life. I'll put mine on the market right now. So this is 13.2. You know, I told you, I don't, you know, some of y'all think I'm out here playing games. I ain't playing no games. That's 460. That show you my buy right there. And that was a limit buy, which means it was actually higher than that price. But I told the market I'm only buying it under 470. So I put it in at 469. It filled and that thing bounced right back up. So I got about 20,000 right now on 470. I'm gonna put up half of it, because then I might do another video or something to where I show you guys how to move the rest of it. So I'll put up half of it. And we always do bid, and we always do limit. That way it locks us in at this current price, which doesn't like kick us out on some BS undersell, right? So there you go. Boom. Let's check it out. Next person. And you can see when you put the bid in, it fills it pretty quick. So that's always good to do. Next person. Got in late. This sucks. So for the first person, we'll put you all the way down there because you got in early. Right? So that's going to be like your circle down there. Next person got in late. Let's say you got in up there. That's not good. That hurts. Because there's a lot of people out there that got in late, you know. So you bought it. Let's just say you bought above 1,000. Let's just draw the line right there. So that was relatively pretty high. You pretty much missed the wave. Right? Now you need to look to sell, right? And we'll change your color to like orange or something. Make sure I'm good in the chat and everything. Hey guys, I'm not doing SafeX today. I don't plan on doing SafeX probably ever. So if I see someone else in the chat asking me to do SafeX, you will get blocked. I just blocked like 2 people. One dude said he was bored, so he got blocked too. And he requested SafeX. So if that's what you're looking for, just click the red button. It's not happening. Person number 2. Like I'm spending 20 minutes talking one chart on 3 different scenarios. You could see I'm good. I just made money, right? So if this doesn't interest you, then keep it moving, please. Person number 2 got in late, bought above 1,000. That means you may have made a little bit of money, but now you're probably gambling wanting to gamble, hoping that it goes up, right? You're hoping that it goes up, right? So you're down here, you bought in down there somewhere, made a little bit, maybe. If you bought up there, definitely didn't make nothing. But the fact of the matter is, this thing, especially once people like me start cashing out, it's downward pressure on it. In addition to that, I guess if we just look at the macroeconomics, I should have did this first instead of drawing all those little bitty lines. So I apologize about that. But let's look at the macro real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out my 21, because what we can do, we did this on a chart yesterday, but when we do the intersection between the 7 and the 21, that'll give us the Fibonacci extensions of the candles on this very cycle. So all I'm going to do right here is just draw a quick Fibonacci extension from this breakout to that breakout. Where is it? $343, 77. Let's try 77. Yeah, that's better. So because we dropped it down to a 77, we're going to try the white and the blue. Let's turn those off for a second. It should be better. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, but basically you can see that our Fibonacci basically almost identifies the exact lines that we drew in there already, right? Which is pretty amazing. I've actually never done that before. But we were drawing it on a 77 or a 21. We were drawing it on a 343. But our Fibonacci from the 77 almost lines up perfectly to it. So that's pretty cool. So basically that confirms that the levels that we're using are very, very, very significant. And once we break under this 2.4, we're going to come consolidate to the 1.6. But because the 1.6 is a natural consolidation level, it hit its head right there on the 1.6. That means more than likely it's going to bounce off the 1.6. So again, that's going to be our buyback zone. So again, if you're in that second wave and you got in late and you bought it, we'll change your color to like yellow or something, because you're not hazard. You're just kind of chilling in the sidelines. You got in late, and you, you know, looking to see what's going to happen now. This is what we expect. It's still to your benefit. You can kind of roll the dice both ways. If you break above that candle, then we're still going up. So it's to your benefit to keep it. With me, I'm good with locking in the money that I've already made. But you can kind of play it both ways. You can protect a little bit, or you can gamble a little bit. I normally don't recommend gambling whatsoever, but I do understand your situation in this. The only reason I say that is because this big green candle right here shows that there is still a little bit more momentum. inside this chart. If I were you, I would maybe ride this candle up and put a limit sell right there at the top just to get a little bit more money to make your margin a little bit better. And then basically still play the wave going down, right? Because that wave is very, very prominent and confident, right? But you might get something to where it bumps up a little bit. But even still, at the end of the day, 2-4, it's going to take a lot to keep going all the way up to that 3-2 and even up to that 4-7, 4-2. So if you bought in late, I would say wait it out, see what happens, later today. But if we drop below, 1,200, you shouldn't be holding it. You definitely should have gotten rid of it. If we drop below 1,250, you probably need to look at selling just to lock in whatever little bit of money you can keep, right? Because after that, this thing is basically top heavy. And sooner than later, it's going to want to come back down to the natural support areas. Big shot. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let these people know, man. Hold it down in the chat for me. I'm multitasking over here, right? But that's still not a bad situation to be in. Person number 3, I think, actually has the best opportunity of everyone. Because again, when you're not committed to any trade, you can put your money anywhere at any time, right? So person number 3 didn't do anything, not in at all. Let's put where we want to sell at. And we want to sell stop loss at 1250, just to make sure you lock in something, because it sucks to have equity in a coin that goes up and then you still and you see the money go up, but then it all disappears. I had that happen to me one time, man. I hit a coin for like 90% and then didn't even check it for like 2-3 days and came back, and then it broke out like the day after I bought it and all that money was already gone. So that's the thing. The market will swallow that money up real quick. So you don't want to leave it on the table, because the longer it's on the table, the more likely it is that it can disappear, especially on these quick breakouts like that. Person number 3, you're not in at all. We'll give you like a little white color like that, right? And so you get to pick, right? And that's why I said you kind of got the best of both worlds, because not only do you understand the mechanics, the knowledge and the insight of person number 1 and person number 2, but you kind of get to pick what person you want to be in the future, right? And that's where the opportunity is. It's not so much the money that you already made. It's more so playing on the money yet to be made, right? And so for you, I would recommend really looking at a 343, taking a step back, seeing the bigger picture. And this is what I do all the time. Very rarely do you see me on individual candles. See, that doesn't even fit in my world. I'm normally person number 3. Only time my money is on the table is when I know I'm about to hit blackjack. And that's why I was on the table down here at 450. I hit blackjack, got my 3.5 to 1, and now I'm out. That's it. That's all I need. So this is you right here. So now we go back to the 343, and what does the chart tell us? The chart says that this thing is overextended and it should be correcting. So if I was person number 3, which I am now, because I'm not in this thing, as far as this chart is concerned, I got 10,000 on it, but that ain't nothing. I might want to put some more on it. So for my state of mind, I'm not in. I'm looking for a buying opportunity. Where is a buying opportunity? Down here at this 1.6 looks pretty good given the chart. So that's a 1050 buy. So what I would do if I was person number 3 is put a limit buy right at 1050, right? And maybe I don't do my whole stack. Maybe I just do a half order, limit buy at 1050, because it might sit there for a little bit. And then when it sits there for a little bit, normally before it does something like that, you get 1 or 2 candles that pop down, like that wick right there. So I might do another half order, like we at the barbecue shop, we get a half slab on 1050, and we back it up to get another half slab. 900, right? So now our overall buy is right there in the middle, right at 10,000, or I'm sorry, 1,000, which nobody will be in at. So we'll have equity on both sides. So that's kind of how you split it down the middle. And this is why I love being person number 3, because you can take a step back, see the entire chart, and understand what's happening on the whole playing field. When you're in the game, you're literally drawn into the perspective of that one position. But when you're a coach, when you're a spectator, you can see the whole field, and decide what position you want to play. That's the biggest opportunity, I think. I think is available, for a lot of these charts. It's for people that don't have their money down to really decide when they want to put it down, and how they want to ride the mechanics of the market to make them more money. So hopefully that's helpful, guys. A lot of these coins, I've been following for a long time. My man Shy got his own a Discord channel. I forget what it was, but we'll promote it on one of the upcoming things. Maybe you could walk me through it if you like. We can make a little side video for that. But yeah, so that's basically stellar. This is a big money chart. Some people are speculating that it might replace Ripple, for the B2B transactions that the banks finance. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Even if it does, at some point, it will have to self-adjust and self-correct. And given this chart right now, today, from today's perspective, that level is going to be a 1.6. Now, if we see this thing jump up to the 3.2 and live up there for a few days, then obviously that's a different situation. But to be honest, I don't see that happening, given the fact that it's already 33% from its natural span, which is a huge amount, right? So there you go. That's the inside of a chart, man. That's how you chart like a boss. If you appreciate this kind of content, guys, give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. Last thing I wanted to go through, bossofbitcoin.com. These are the 3 products we do have available. If you're just getting set up, not really sure what coins to pick, these 3 lists will definitely help you, point you in the right direction. The first one is called the Profit Package. These are kind of like the gold medal winners. They've been around the block for a while, got a couple championship rings, sitting up in their trophy case at home, little kids running around, and they just post it. They good, top 10, top 20 coins that are literally established and set up. So it's not a lot of uncertainty in these coins. It's just a matter of when they come back to be dominant in the market again. Next up is the Dream Team. This is kind of like the next generation, $100, $200, $300 million ICO coins that are just now starting to come into their own. This is really the next generation of greatness. A lot of these coins are still very, very, very undervalued, in so much that you can buy the entire list with a $20 bill. Every coin is either $1 or $2 to prove to you guys that you don't need a lot of money power to have a lot of profit, right? And one of the coins that just broke out 80% this week, guess what? It's on that list. Dream Team, Voxels, on that list, right? And I've been pumping Voxel. I've been telling you guys opportunity to get Voxel for about a month now, so hopefully you did. Cryptopolis. This thing is building the future, you guys. I'm gonna change that to Sophia right there, but that's Sophia brain right there. AI Intel. And these 10 coins are literally rebuilding civilization from the inside out, and is definitely a major buying opportunity. A lot of these coins will ultimately be on the profit package, but they're so new that the land is yet to be foreseen by everybody, right? So they're a little bit, more confirmed than the Dream Team, just a simple fact because they have so much potential inside of them. One of the other coins, I think it was number 6, just did something crazy like 60-70% this week. So a lot of these coins are coming around, and that's why I come on the air every day, just to stay up to date with it, to let you guys know how this money is flowing and where the profit is going. It doesn't always go up forever. In order to keep going up, at some point it has to come down. You understand? And so that's what we do. It's like we're surfing with this money. We just ride the wave. Wave take us one way. We don't try to fight it. Just ride it. surf a lot better when you ride the wave and don't fight it. And if you purchase the package online, it should have an automatic download link where you can download it on Google Drive. If you didn't get that, shoot me an email or message me on Facebook and I can send it to you directly. With that being said, if you are in the chat right now, do me a favor, shout your country out. Even if you're in the Facebook group, let me know where you're coming in from. I see we got about 30, 40, 50 people on Facebook right now. We got a couple hundred on YouTube. It's pretty amazing. 183 people rocking out with me right now on YouTube. So let me know where you're at coming from in the world. Again, BK and Cole. We posting a new blog, I think, couple days, 2 days. So check it out. Miscellaneous and Wondrous Things. It's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing. The energy, once you actually tap into the energy, it's kind of enlightening how the energy taps into you. So that's just something to stay informed and up to date on. Let's see what else we got. We got the resources, Facebook, Trading View. Bam! That's it, man. That's all I got. I got to get up out of here, man. I got to go get some lunch, get some food. I just locked in, you know what I'm saying, some money with XLM. Bam! That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. Here we go. West Virginia, USA, Lexington, Singapore, Australia, St. Pete. What's going on? Sacktown, boss walking on the West Coast, Brazil, Madrid, Ireland, Cancun, Mexico, Colorado Springs in the house. Bam! Texas, ATL, Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Blue over white, saying goodnight. Bam! From the Netherlands, Canada, VA, Latvia, my bathroom. All right. Thanks for sharing. We appreciate it. Appreciate it. Best charting video for BK. Just type in YouTube chart like a boss. That's a playlist that I update almost every other day with the best content for you just to get started. Montreal, England, Morocco, Malaysia, Colorado, one more, St. Pete, Tampa area, and Colorado Springs, Portland. Boom. Drop the mic. Exit stage left. With that being said, guys, it's that time of the day. Signing out. This the boss. Your boy BK. No matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay in California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. I certainly do appreciate it. Shout out to my two people, Jeffrey and Yvonne, USA and California, in the Facebook chat. Do me a favor, guys. If this content helps you, if this video helps you make some money, I'm not asking you to give to me. Let's pay it forward. Copy this video, text the URL to somebody you care about, somebody you want to see their lives change, right? I'm sick and tired of everybody being sick and tired. So if all I can do is help a little bit of people make a little bit of money, that's my mission, right? Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.